representing the legendary Al Davis. And teams will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium. These fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders. In one sideline, Brian Callahan. He's seen the franchise. Of course, his father, Bill, coached that appearance in Super Bowl 37. His guys have certainly turned things around after their season opener, winning 4 straight. Big Scott, Brock Heward with you up here in the booth. Kicker Joey Slye down on the field, ready to get this one started. And here we go from Las Vegas. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focusing on rectifying those things here.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ward taken right to the air. That's complete to the back of Ashton Genty. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Hits his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 3.
Right like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Chased out to his right. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Again, Ward going to the air. It's a screen play to Genty. Blast through midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Raider first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the Titans' 36-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And it's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Raiders first down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19.
Working inside the red zone. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At
Ready.
the 20-yard line.
To the air with Ward. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6.
And sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down.
And 11.
Ready. Cougar 19.
3rd and long for him here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go. Set. Go.
4th down. Here's Ward. Pass complete. Swing play. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense offense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the fifth-year quarterback from Alabama, a first-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down from the 31. Right back to Pollard. Escapes a defender. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Brought down behind
Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
This might be a free play for him.
7-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline this and take the results. From the red zone on first. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pollard. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Christian Wilkins.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Titans are leading so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
On the double.
Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down throw here for Ward. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down. They really don't care what the split is between ground and him as a receiver. The important part for their offense, Brock, is just getting this dude touches.
Yeah, just like those hoopers you see, right? When they are on fire, get him the ball. Whatever it takes, you're going to find a way to... And they're doing it right now. Damage through the air.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Ward setting up to throw. On the screen, this is White. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They got down the distance. This group was pretty confident the screen would give them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Going now on first down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. looks incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Quick on the draw to White. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
A loss of a yard.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, Ward. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's throw this one. Ward. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ward setting the pass. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Jump off, caught by his back. Not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brought 4th down coming up.
It'd be kind of fun, Kate, to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure or temperature. Because the 3rd down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator's heated on the sidelines.
Viking 18.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. No place to go. They beat him to the turf and force a turnover on down. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Play fake, Jones. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's knocked down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
A gain of 3
They've got
yards.
1st down from the 31.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. It's a gain of 3.
Again, a run with Pollard. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 13-0 lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Raiders nothing. Joey Sly
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Ward. It's a screen play to Genty. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
70 Timberwolves.
First and 10 here. Ward. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Ready? Hurt. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the gun, it's Ward. On the move, headed right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
And the
Here we go.
first down.
Panther 60. Panther
First
60.
and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go.
Again, Ward going to the air. Brought in by his back here. It's Shensi. He has the touchdown. The Raiders making a one-score game before halftime. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT.
Carlson on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for a man.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Setting up the receiver, screen to Jefferson. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. First down, ball at the 36.
And the Titans first down. A gain of 21.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones.
First down, Tennessee.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Second and 2.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
27-yard line.
Jones going to throw again. That's on the quick hitter. And the Raiders get to it. And they're able to add some extra yards on the return of the 2 block as this defense steals away possession. Well, we're running for the field, Brock. Another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready?
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Escapes the pocket. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Mike.
To the air with Ward. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Ready up.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Second and 15.
Looking to throw.
The 34-yard line.
Escapes the pocket. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. We have a one-score game here at the break. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Finds the in route complete. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Collects this at the 35. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing out on 1st down. Ward finds him over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard
Defense throwing blitz here. Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Check. 5-0-18. Go.
Ward now. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in. Runs around, and he's got space. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Might be trying to counter this across block. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Inside the red zone. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Ward. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That's him on the inbound. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake, Jones. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. He's looking for Alec Eilman. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Jones. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
An 8-yard pickup.
And go play fake with Jones.
1st down.
This one's caught. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 37.
Right inside handoff to Pollard. Makes the tackle. And they take him down right along the 30. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Another Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Jones now to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Complete to Alec.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 27.
Zone read here, they get to Pollard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
At the 26. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
They get to Pollard from the gun. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. He picks up 7, and now it's 2nd and goal at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Another for Pollard. He's stonewalled by this front line at the 3. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Jones. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
20-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Worcester on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Comes the pressure, and he's going to be dropped by the Titans. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 16.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas
Let's go now.
first down.
Ward setting the pass. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard
Hey,
at their 48-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready?
Looking to throw this one. Ward. Man downfield, and Myers has it. Quick round into the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check, Bobcat, check,
Another game here to Jency. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. It is into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a fourth-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. There's a return from the 7. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Jones setting up the play action. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
3rd and 14.
Running back, motioning right. On 3rd and long, it's Jones. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punt team on the field. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. He's brought down before the return gets far. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there. And that touchdown catch earlier, it's another for him this season, as you can see, among the NFL's leaders in that category so far this year.
Okay, break.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. It isn't good enough. They're able to drop it. Ward bringing his guys in the hurry up.
By Draymond Jones. It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
They work against the blitz.
27-yard
It's a
loss.
screen play to Jency. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped not enough to avoid third down.
13 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
He's back to throw. Mickey Myers, and he's got it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ward setting up to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st down.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Top low 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, Ward going to the air. They did it! He made the interception! Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Titans needing 4 points. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Has it in close. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Trying to get it with the option. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Titans 1st down. 1st and 10.
We'll look to throw it.
29-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Tough one to retain through that hit.
Incomplete.
And that'll bring up 2nd
It's
down.
now 2nd and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Part of that defense from flying around and making a play.
It's a gain of a yard.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
10 yards.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10. It's Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get ones of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Looking to throw it. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Putting the tight end in motion. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Gain of 4 yards.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal. Here he is to throw. Just is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really matters.
21.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Setting up to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Here he goes. One final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Titans make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.